All right, what's up, y'all? Ghost Flows here from the Ghost Flow Speakeasy podcast, real life music crew, COB Indiana chapter, and COB worldwide. Okay, so as I parallel some of these things that I talk about in the podcast with the YouTube channel, a episode that I did a while back was an episode where I quickly talked about underrated hip hop groups, right? So I'll use the same example that I did in the podcast and add one more to that for this video. All right, so underrated hip hop groups. My opinion, yours may differ. Tell me what you think. But here's just two of mine coming up.
Ghost flows, speak easy. Ghost flows.
Okay, so like I said, underrated hip hop groups, right? One of the things I love about hip hop, right, is music in general, but hip hop is kind of our lane. So one of the things I love about it is just debating all these things back and forth. Top 5, best of, worst of, best lyricists, what have you, right? Come here, Quinn. Always running the house. My bad, guys. So one of the things I love about it is the fact that it's always like an opinion, and nobody's opinion is really wrong. Now, somebody can say, oh, you're wrong. Your opinion is never really wrong per se, especially when it comes to music taste, art taste, whatever, right? So two of mine, one of the examples that I use as a group I felt was a little bit underrated when people talk about great hip hop groups, right? One of them is Nappy Roots. Nappy Roots has been around since late 90s, early 2000s. They continually drop material. Now, members have kind of come and gone a little bit as far as like going and doing their own thing or what have you, but their music still goes. They still have 40 Acre projects and things like that coming out. There's always quality songs. There's always good lyrics, catchy hooks. They do try to reinvent a little bit and on occasion still keep that old vibe that really had them popping with songs like All in All. I think that they should be in a conversation when it comes to good, hip hop groups, potential top 10, if not top 5. Again, my opinion, right? So another group, though, that I feel like, especially from a lyrical standpoint, just bars on bars on bars, as well as the fact that these guys can flip style after style after style. And I'm a little biased here, I guess, because they're COB, rooting for the home team here, and I'm talking about the four brothers, the Horseshoe Gang, right? So these guys are masterful at breaking bars down. They can, they think of ways to flip songs and flip bars and use lyrics, whether it just be kind of braggadocious, talk about anything, talk about a specific topic or pain or what have you. Like, these guys can do just a little bit of everything, and not like a jack of all trades. They're okay at it. I mean, a little bit of everything, and they do it phenomenally. They never cease to amaze me when it comes to each project they put out. I mean, the guys did a mixtape monthly just a while back where every month they were coming out with a new mixtape. Every month, boom, 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 boom. And a lot of them were themed to something along that month. In March, when March Madness is going on, they had it themed to that, and so on and so forth. And we had them on the podcast a couple weeks back, interviewing them stuff. So if you want to hear about them or you don't know about them and you'd like to hear more about them, you can go to the podcast and check that out. But the really cool thing I like about it is that these guys have not really hit their potential yet when it comes to a mainstream or a bigger audience. They still have that tremendous room to grow, right? So, they get some praise, but they don't get near enough praise for the type of artists that they are, quality-wise, lyrical-wise, everything. So, shouts out to Nappy Roots, shouts out to Horseshoe Gang. Those are just two examples of hip-hop groups that I feel are underrated. They don't get enough love. So maybe you got a different opinion. If you do, that's okay. Comment and let me know. You can email me, ghostflowsspeakeasy, all one word, at gmail.com. Listen to the podcast and check them out. Maybe you'll learn something you not learned before about groups like the Horseshoe Gang or upcoming artists or whatever, right? So, with all that being said, from me and old Quinn here, you guys, whatever you're doing, be safe, okay? And as always, speak easy.